Light and Dark, The Adventures of Dark Yagami. Chapter 20. Kira gets away, then doesn't. It was a sunny day in Light City and the heat was on Kira and the cops were near. But not near, cause Hess dead, remember? Lol. The snow was melting and now a sandstorm was blowing in from the desert. Kira looked at his watch, which was on his arm, where he left it every day. The cops will kill me if they find this, he screamed, looking at his death note. Then a Shinigami appeared. He was not like the other Shinigami because he wore clothes like a spaceman to breath safe in the Shinigami world, which was full of clouds and poison. On the spaceman clothes was the name Teosifj. Again, I just hit the keyboard, but it sounded cool, so I kept it. Who the fuckest art thou? Said Teosifj, pointing at him. He took off his spacesuit helmet, and it was actually a girl inside, and it wasn't a spacesuit, but a time suit for flying in time. I am Kira, and I'm old and kill dudes, he replied, getting out his throwing knife like Modern Warfare and throwing it at a cop nearby, which exploded. I am on the run from the law because I am secretly Akira. Who are you? I art Teosifj. I art Shakespeare's Shinigami. WTFFFFF. He spat and his dentures came out and went splatty on the road. Shakespeare and the Shinigami? Yes, because he art the guy whom really killed Death, Romeo and Juliet. OMG, it's such a boring story, we have to read it in English class right now, and so boring. The movie boring too, but naked Juliet is there and some dudes get stabbed. But that art not important right now. What art impotent is he senteth me in time to find thou and make thou safe? So Teosif magicked him to the airport, were on a plane to Japan, but he forgot his death note and had to come back for it, and Ellen Wattery arrested him at the airport. Teosif, you failed me! You are a disgrace to the good name of Jimmy Shakespeare! He screamed as they put in the wagon thing. They drove past the police station. Why aren't you taking me here? Aren't you guys the cops or something? Sorry, bro, Elle said, but it was a name. Kira's not his real bro, and besides, it's Dark, not L really, and Dark's bro is Light, who isn't in this chapter yet, but will be if I remember, which I won't, because I usually forget and sometimes remember. We're not the cops! We're like the eviler cops who work for a hotel for some reason. They went to the hotel and didn't crash on the way. They went into their room, and the guy was there, with 2 shotguns! Okay, you fucking fucker who is not a nice dude, said the mystery dude with 2 shotguns and no mustache because he's half-ed it off as a disguise. You killed my son Dark and now you must die! He pulled both shotguns and some shots came out and shot Ellie in the back of the neck. He died and then took his mask off. Oh my! Soichiro screamed like a sad dude as he looked at his son whom he had just shot, thinking it was another dude, but actually it wasn't, and it was his own son, which was killed by the dude he was pretending to be, and Soichiro had shot him, thinking he was that dude, when in fact he wasn't that dude at all, and it was a case of mistakes dentistry by Soichiro, and also Wattery played a part because he was evil and twisty and British and all that jazz. I have killed my one true son! Now who will I take to soccer practice? My dear father, you are the bestest dad a dude could have! Then Dark coughed some blood and sticky stuff out. Actually, that's not true, cause you shot me and a good dad would not shoot his own son, but then again you're so good you were revenging me, so it all works out okay in the end. Kira got forgotten about and he won't turn up again in this chapter, because he's not as impotent as Dark and also has old and jailed now. At Dark's fun reel! Everyone in the world was watching on the TV, even the peeps who didn't have a TV because they were just that sad. Every Kleenex company in the world was sold out and people were crying so much that it kept raining with all the water. The sad clouds made it sadder and people cried more until there was a hurricane and flooding and ducks everywhere stealing people's bread. Shakespeare was doing a speech because he time traveled to the future to be there. For more info on how time travel works in the Dark Yagami universe, check out The God of Time with No Name or that chapter where Matt dies. I don't remember which it was and I don't want to look it now because it's not impotent. This is just an an, I don't work hard on them except this one I guess because it's long and I have to hold down the shift button to read it, which means I can only type with one finger and it takes twice as long. It was a God speech, not one of his lame ones like when people die in Romeo and Juliet when they die in random all stars and stupid stuff. And forsooth Dark art the bestest dude, even though he art sometimes rude. He hadeth a pet fish called Rexing, and really loveth the sexing. He hadeth all the looks and smarts. He will liveth forever in our hearts. Except he art dead, so he won't. Soichu was next, and he was crying. Then Noami came out. Get it? Semicolon brackets. With the life note she stealed from the real Elle and brought Dark back. Light, see, I remembered! Was happy and hugged and kissed him, but only in a not gay way. So, is there anything left to do? Light asked him, and also me, cause I'm stuck. Loads! Dark replied, giving his bro a nookie. First, we need to find Kira!